Hi. So today I thought that I would do an updated things I use every day and don't talk about because there's a lot of them. I don't know. I've received some requests for another, like an updated video, and there's tons of things that I use every single day and don't talk about because they're not necessarily like makeup products. So that's what we're gonna do today. So before we jump into the video, I just want to thank ShopTagger for sponsoring this portion of the video. What is this? I have mentioned ShopTagger a few times. If you guys don't know, they are a browser extension for Chrome that basically alerts you anytime there's a price drop or sale so that you never miss any kind of like deal ever again, especially post holidays. I noticed particularly, I've been talking about how I've been having like a real problem with like clothing shopping, so I'm trying to stop that. But now, especially since like the LA is like still shut down, I'm like trying to nest more because I've never really fully moved into this apartment. So I'm using it for home decor, and literally the day after the holidays ended, so many sales. And I got all these like notifications because I have the app on my phone alerting me of like things that I've been wanting on like Wayfair and stuff that have gone on sale. And I was like, yes. So some of you guys might already have this, but if you don't, basically what you do is you download the button on, or the browser button on your Google Chrome. And then if you're shopping, you just head over to like whatever store, and then you see the little like icon up in the corner. So if you like pick an item, you can click that little thing and then save it to any of your lists. It allows you to choose like, or to make like certain lists so you can have everything like categorized. And then you can choose like the color or the size, whatever item it is, and then choose if it goes on any kind of like price change or if it's like 25% off. And then it will send you an alert when that happens. And if you download the mobile app, not only will you get an email when that item goes on sale or any of those things happen, or if it comes back into stock, but you'll also get a push notification on your phone, which is helpful because like I'm not always checking my email, you know? Also, I mentioned that they have a coupon code feature, which is only on the like Chrome desktop version. It's not going to be on the phone, but basically what it does is it like scans for the best coupons. And then they also have a cash back feature. So you link it to your PayPal account and you'll get like 3% cash back, or like 5% cash back depending on the store. So you get money back as you shop. So if you guys don't have it yet, I definitely recommend that you check out the link down below because it's just like a win-win. It's free to sign up. You don't have to pay anything. Definitely check it out. It'll be in the description down below. Let's jump into all of the products because you're probably gonna wanna add some of these to your list, just saying. I'm going in no particular order, just so you know. I have spoken about this item before, but it was like forever ago and I literally use it every single day. This is a little like to-do list notebook that I got on Amazon. So it has like a little thingy for your pen or pencil. And then I love the ones that have this because it like really bothers me when the spine gets all like opened up and they're just kind of like spilling open, you know? That really drives me insane. It's also like the perfect size. You could throw this in a purse if you really wanted to. Anyway, so what it is just like a to-do list. You know, it's got like the little boxes for you to check. That might be a little bit oversaturated or overblown, but it's got the little boxes for you to check off, and then it has the dates. You can fill that in. And that's what I really like about it, is that it's not a calendar. It's not a day planner, so it doesn't have the exact dates. You fill it in. So for example, if I miss a few days, then I'm not wasting a bunch of different pages, which is what I found with day planners. I would like get really, really busy and just kind of like forget to use it. And then all these pages would just like go to waste. And that's what I like about this. I can just like pick back up when I want to start using it. And it really helps me like stay on top of the things that I need to be doing. I actually like stopped using it for a minute and my life went to shit and I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of it, you know? Can't remember how much I paid for it, but I picked up like a few of them just so that I would have them. And it's super helpful. Next up is relatively new to me, but I'm obsessed with it and I use it multiple times a day, and it's the Mario Badescu hand creams. So I have searched the world I've scoured the earth for the best hand cream because since moving to Los Angeles, and especially in the wintertime, my hands become incredibly dry and I need to be able to take care of my nails and they need hydration because they're quite fine and brittle. So I actually really love these. These are like really good. They have a bunch of different scents. So they have a rose one. This is the lavender one. I keep this by my bed. Rose, I think I keep in my desk. And then there's one more, and I can't remember if it's just like no scent, but I usually keep it in my purse. Obviously, I don't go anywhere right now, so I haven't been using it. But they're super hydrating, and they do absorb really nicely. If you don't like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's the kind of thing that like absorbs really nicely, but it leaves like a layer of hydration. So you might feel, it doesn't just absorb and then your hands feel like there's nothing on it, in other words. So I'm just warning you, if you don't want that kind of feeling, like I'll put it on, especially before bed, and then I can feel it on like the inside of my hand. And if I'm gonna be like on my phone, I always forget what that sound is, and it's my batteries done charging. Basically, I'll like wipe off whatever's left over on like the insides of my fingers, so that I can like go on my phone and not get lotion all over it. Just a warning. But if you're like looking for a hand cream that's gonna actually hydrate your hands and keep them hydrated, this is a good one. I haven't used it today, which is why my cuticles are really dry. Yeah, it's really good. And the scents are nice. Love it. Next up is one that I have definitely talked about, but I literally use it every single day, and it's the Good Molecules Rose Water Daily Cleansing Gel. This is just my cleanser. I use it morning, I use it night. It's a very nice, basic moisturizer. It's cleansing gel. It's like a foaming cleanser basically, but it's a gel. It's incredibly gentle. It lasts a really good amount of time. I don't know. It's great for like, I love a basic one that I know I can rely on to remove my makeup. I do double cleanse. Like I do use actually use the Good Molecules Cleansing Balm to remove my makeup. And then I will like go in with this afterwards just to make sure that everything is gone. But what I like about this is that it's like very gentle, simple. There's like an incredibly light scent, you know? It's not like overly perfumed or anything. Gentle around the eyes. I don't get any stinging or anything. So I use this every single day. I really, really like it. It's fantastic. I thought you should know. Also, I think it's like 10 bucks, maybe. So it's like very affordable. So another thing that I use literally every single day and never talk about. I think I've mentioned these a couple times, but these are the Lush, I guess it's a shower oil. I didn't know that. This is the Coco Loco shower oil. Shower oil? I thought they were body butters. But it's basically just like it looks like a bar of soap, and it has very like gentle exfoliating little bits. I think they're like oatmeal or something, but they're super gentle. It smells delicious. It's like sweet, like you're in a bakery, kind of like frosting, vanilla-y, you know? But I use these all the time for like, they're in the shower. I use them like in place of using like a body moisturizer, because it's just like, you can basically just use it as if you would be using like a bar of soap, like all over, and it's moisturizing. I would say, once again, similar to the Mario Badescu like hand cream, it does leave like a little bit of a residue, if you will. But that's what I like about it, is that it leaves like lasting hydration constantly. So this is the kind of thing that I don't use in the summertime if I know I'm gonna be like going out and sweating. If you have very dry skin, especially during the winter, this is like amazing. They do have some other ones that are like very exfoliating, like one with these like little bits of coffee, ground coffee, I think, and then one that has sea salt, and that hurts so bad. So I do not recommend those. They can be very abrasive, but this one is very gentle and I literally use it every single day. You know? Everything's gotta stay hydrated. This is a little bit extra, and I also think that I have mentioned this at some point, but I do wear perfume every day. I work from home. It's also a pandemic, so you're not going anywhere. I love wearing perfume. I like to smell good. And in keeping with that like sweet scent, Fresh Cream by Philosophy is my favorite like everyday, just like fresh out of the shower, clean, cream, bakery scent. I don't know if that makes any sense. It just smells so good. And this is just, I don't know why, but this is just, I put this on every single time I get out of the shower. So I thought that I should talk about it. But yeah, it's delicious. But if you don't like, it's not particularly sweet. It literally smells like fresh cream. But if you don't want to smell like a bakery, I don't recommend it. But I do. I do. It's also just like a kind of a nice thing to be doing when, you know, everything's shut down, you can't go anywhere. Like, indulge in the nice stuff at home, because you can't anywhere else. Next up is this all-natural deodorant. It's a powder deodorant. So this is by Madame Lemmy, which I think, did I first get this on Urban Outfitters? I can't remember. It's made literally in Los Angeles, in the Valley, I think, where I, like, literally where I used to live, which is crazy. It's just a powder, like, deodorant. It's all natural. This one's rose scent. Did I say that? I can't remember. It's got a little puff for you to put it on. It's just like this. It's got like a little sifter. And I'll just kind of like, with the cap on, I'll just kind of like shake it up. And this is what I use like daily as a deodorant. I started getting into like natural deodorants because I just hate the waxy feel of deodorant. I just hate them. This is not going to prevent you from sweating. So if it is summertime and you know that you're going to be sweating, it's not going to do shit, okay? But it's very good for like wintertime, if it's cold, if you don't need to worry about that, or if you're just at home and you don't want to like be putting on a regular deodorant. I really like it. I actually use a few natural deodorants that I like, but this is the one that I've been using literally every single day, probably throughout the entire past year. And I really like it. Yeah, the art and stuff is really cool, you know? I recommend it if you're looking for something. But yeah, it's not gonna prevent you from sweating. I'm sweating balls right now. Okay, silk eye mask. I wear this every time I sleep. I enjoy the darkness. It's comfy. This is from Slip Silk. I have a few of them. I personally think that they're very worth it. It's really nice to like protect your delicate eye area while you're sleeping, which is the main reason that I got it, because I am kind of a face sleeper. And by face sleeper, I mean like I end up on my stomach and my face is all like mushed against a pillow, and I would wake up and like my under eyes would be all like ripped up and crepey, man. It is not a good look. So I like this because it like protects that area of my face. And I also prefer the silk ones because they don't like soak up all of your skincare products like others might. These are pricey. I think they're like 50 bucks, but I love them. They're my favorite. I did try the ones from Lunia, which basically look like, I don't even know what you would call it. It looks like a sleeping bag that you put over your head. And I thought that that would be more comfortable because it like goes over your ears, but those are terrible. This is much better quality. I really hated it. I was like actually very disappointed with how cheap the quality of the fabric was. So Slip Silk, definitely the best ones. But yeah, I literally wear this every single night. So I guess it's not day, it's like night too. Doesn't matter. Hair. Once again, did mention these a long time ago, and I actually mentioned them in my recent Q&A video, but I couldn't remember the name, and I guess I don't use them every single day, but I use them basically every day, single day. These are the IGK Mixed Feelings Toning Drops. So they are leave-in toning drops for blonde hair, basically. And the point of them is basically to like mix them in with a leave-in conditioner on the days when you don't want to shampoo. So for instance, today my hair was looking very yellow and brassy, but I didn't want to wash it. It just isn't time. It's just not time yet. You just use like, I don't know, 2 to 4 drops, depends on, for me anyway. Like today I did my hair pretty cool toned. It's looking like a little bit gray. And I used 4 drops, I think. So I usually use like 2 to 3 probably, but they're great. And they actually have really good like hydrating ingredients. Prickly pear cactus extract to soften the strands and add shine. So yeah, it does the opposite basically of like a purple shampoo. It's not stripping your hair, which is really nice. And it's like a great travel size. So I always just take these with me if I go somewhere, which once again, isn't happening right now. But these are great, love them. They last forever too. This is actually a brand new one, and I'm not even through the first one that I've had for like, oh my God, over a year. I can't even remember when I first got them, but it was way before everything shut down. So yeah, they last. Highly recommend those. Oh my God. Okay, speaking of everything being shut down, everybody needs masks to go everywhere. So I think I mentioned these on my stories, but I don't think I've talked about them here. These are the masks from a brand called Humankind. It's HMN kind, Humankind. I'll link them, obviously. What I really like about these is the shape of them. So I have a few different ones. They actually sent me the first one and I just fell in love with them. So I bought a bunch more. I got some for my boyfriend too. They have different sizes, which is nice. I think it's from like small to large or extra small to large. I can't remember, but I don't know how well you can see like the detail, you know? What's really nice about them is that this area that goes like around your nose and mouth, how do I show this to you? Stays like nice and structured. So it stays like away from your mouth and nose so that you can actually breathe. So I think the reason that they were formulated was for sports more. Like if you're trying to go for runs or if you're walking or you're doing something active, they're very comfortable. Like my boyfriend and I always wear them when we go for walks so that you can like actually breathe and talk. And pretty much every time I wear them anywhere, I get compliments and people ask me where I got them. So I figured I'd share them with you. I think they're great. I love them so much. Very comfortable, nice, and like excellent fit. And it's also great that they have like different sizes. Okay, where are my stats? Where are my stats? Antibacterial performance mask is 99% antibacterial, has a 4-way stretch and buttery soft. Dude, so soft, like so comfy. Like I can't really explain to you how soft they are, but if I wanted to use my like chinchilla example again, something like that. Reusable, recyclable, beautiful. 10% of your purchase will go to uplift humankind. So yeah, obviously I'll link them down below. So they're not like super cheap. They are $28 per mask, but you only need like a couple, you know, so that you can have them in rotation and cleaning them and stuff. And they're really, really great. And I haven't had a problem with like maskne. I love that word. But I believe they're supposed to prevent that as well. Next up are blue blocking glasses, because I don't know about you guys, if you're working from home or just in general, being on the computer gives me such headaches. And I got these are the same ones that I have as my black ones that I wear that you may have seen. They are Warby Parker Hues, that's the style. These are the ones that I have that are black are just regular glasses, but these are blue blocking. And I wear these when I edit. Obviously, anytime I'm like looking at a computer or a phone, I pretty much wear them like all day. But when I got the black ones, which are just like plain, I would forget that I was wearing those and I wasn't wearing blue blocking glasses. And I got the worst headache from staring at my computer when I was like, it's literally so rude when it cuts me off like that. I realized that I was wearing my regular glasses and not the blue blocking ones. So regardless of, I mean, I'm blind, I'm so blind, so these are prescription, but even if you aren't blind like me and you don't need a prescription, all kinds of brands have really great like blue blocking glasses, but I think they're really important. Just considering like how much we're on our phones and our computers and watching TV and stuff, it just like keeps you awake, it prevents you from sleeping well. So these have really helped me, and I thought that I would mention blue blocking glasses. The ones from Key are super cute, but once again, I'm blind and I need the prescriptions. So Warby Parker is pretty baller. Don't know why I'm showing these to you upside down. Cute, right? I'll put them on, but I can't open my eyes because I'll be like so blind, but aren't these adorable? Such a vibe. All right, another thing, beauty-wise, I did mention these in my best of beauty I mentioned one of these in my best of beauty for 2020, and they are the CO silicone like wrinkle patch things, which once again, I am going to get more into depth with at some point, but I wear them every single night / morning. And in a similar vein, I also wear the Skin Iceland. These are the Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. So these are, I think they're hyaluronic acid. I wish I had the box still. I'm pretty sure that these are hyaluronic acid, but similar to the CO patches, these are just silicone, and they're basically meant to, I guess, like sort of iron out your wrinkles. I don't know how to describe it. Once again, I'm gonna go into more depth because I wanna talk about these like very in depth with you. But these are a similar idea. These are under eye patches, but Skin Iceland also has neck patches, forehead patches, like for basically your whole face. And the difference is that these have, I believe, hyaluronic acid. They have something in them. So I use these things kind of like together / interchangeably in the mornings and when I sleep to protect and hydrate and basically like prevent wrinkles. Because I was noticing that I was, particularly over this past year, making a lot of facial expressions in my sleep, and I would wake up with this dehydrated, just like deep lines in my face. Because let's face it, 2020 was a trying year. So I use these every single day, night, and don't worry, I have a very in-depth video coming soon about them. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about was just another little piece of tech, and it's my AirPods. And the reason that I wanted to talk about these is because I literally use them every single day. I never talk about them. This is just like a really cute case that I got on Amazon. It's like, I don't know, 15 bucks or something. But what I love about these is, like, I don't know, I've heard people complain about them, but they're super comfy and like very lightweight. I think the sound quality is excellent. I use them all the time when I'm like washing dishes and I want to listen to music. I can like walk around the apartment. Those big Bluetooth headphones are just like too much, especially with all my piercings now. Like I can't handle that. They're always too big for my head anyway, you know? So AirPods are really, really nice. I've heard that Raycons suck, just saying. So I definitely love these and I would recommend them. I haven't had any problems with them. In fact, my boyfriend actually knocked one of them out of my ears into like a cup of water when I was doing the dishes, and it recovered fine. Like I have had no problems with it. We put it in some rice and it's been perfectly fine. So these are fantastic. I just don't think I could live without Bluetooth, little mini Bluetooth headphones. Yeah, I guess that's it. The only thing is, since the date, I have to be very careful about how I place this in my ear. But it still works just fine. It just like pops out a little bit more than this guy. Wish that I had thought about that before I got the piercing. All right, those are all the products. Well, they're not all the products, but there are a lot of the products that I use on a daily basis and I just never talk about. I'm happy to continue doing these kinds of videos if you're interested, because I can tell you right now, it's constantly changing and there's probably like 50 more things that I could have put in this video that I just am not thinking about. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more. Like I can continue this series, I guess. And I can definitely like do more if you want me to expand past beauty things. Obviously I had like kind of a combination, whatever, babbling now. Yeah, so if you don't have ShopTagger, I highly recommend it. The link is down below, so definitely check that out. There's no cons, it's free to sign up. And it lets you know about all the sales and coupons, and you can save money and get cash back and know when things come back into stock. So like, you know, all the good. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this, and let me know if you want me to expand a little bit like more past beauty products. Happy to do that. I can keep it beauty as well. Okay, goodbye.